Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for Agree to Disagree. We're here Friday. You know what I mean? I know we missed last week, but I was in London. So big up to all. Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good Friday, as you call it nowadays. So big up to everyone here. You get me? Big up to Goody in the building. What do you say, Goody? Everything all good?
All good, all good. It's good to finally be back, man, to talk some football. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. LB in the building. What are you telling me, LB, man? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Yo, what we're saying, chat, what we're saying, panel. Yeah, man, chilling in it. Just getting all the preview videos dusted off. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to talk about this game on Sunday, man. So it's but actually, you know what I mean? I'm kind of glad that you put Liverpool in the mud because I've not really spoke about Klopp that much. So I did a little video last night, rattled a few Liverpool fans. And we'll do it again on this stream. Let's go.
Yeah, why not, man? Anytime, man. Anytime we can go at Liverpool, it's always good, man. It's always good to banter Liverpool, isn't it? You know what I'm trying to say. Potts, hope you're well, man. I know I see you do the preview with the lads and that, man. But are you in the zone this weekend? Are you in the zone?
Yeah, I'm trying my best to keep in the zone and keep focused because it's very difficult. You get the excitement, the nerves, and a little bit of scared senses all in one. This is massive weekend for Arsenal, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Great to be back on. I had a few days off, just chilling, trying to get away from it. And the international break, I can't deal with content and international breaks, mate. Basically, the international break is Southgate out at the end. That's basically the international break content for me. And then I'm done. But good to be back on talking football, man. So big up for having me on, bro.
Yeah, always, man. And Judge Mo, how are you, brother? Everything all good?
Everything is good, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, people. Just woke up, to be honest.
You woke up, man. That's you're in America, to be fair, though. So it's what, 9 o'clock? Around 9 o'clock time over there?
10:30.
10 o'clock. Yeah, we'll let you off. But you're not on our time zone. Obviously, Goody as well, early for him as well in America as well. So big up to you, man, for jumping on. But we're going to talk a Liverpool first, because obviously we'll get the preview in later on. But we'll talk a Liverpool, and that is Xabi Alonso has decided to stay. He says here, I had a good meeting with Bayer Leverkusen. I informed them I will stay and continue at the club. After lots of talks about my future, I used the break to reflect and make my decision. This is the place to be for me. So he has said, listen, Liverpool, hey, Xabi, Big up Sophia. Yeah. See you later. What we saying, lads? LB, I start with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know what I mean? It's rejection FC over there, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Apparently, Liverpool fans are telling me that they weren't rejected. You know what I mean? And he was never on the shortlist in the first place. It's the biggest load of copium I've ever heard of. Listen,
Yeah.
we all know, that Liverpool was trying to get Xabi Alonso, and he said no. He said no. He wants to stay there. Why? Because he probably wants to go Real Madrid next year. Lads, just accept it. You make it worse for yourself, man, by doing all this stuff, by going, oh, no, he's not rejected us. If you just held the L, just like we did with Jude Bellingham, and Declan Rice, if you just hold the L and go, fair play, we rejected us. Like, honestly, the conversation moves on pretty quickly. But this whole denial of saying, nah, he didn't reject us, we were never in for him in the first place, it means that you're giving us more ammunition to cook, man. So, listen, it's De Zerbi ball at Anfield next season. We will be there, you know what I mean, hopefully. And, listen, I genuinely think, though, I think Liverpool have to accept that they're probably going to have a little bit of a dip now. I don't think they're going to fall off. Like, I've seen some people saying they're going to fall off. I don't think they're going to fall off. But I do think that, like, the chances of you competing for the Premier League in probably the next 2 years is, in my opinion, just generally, you've not seen one Liverpool fan deny it.
No, it's crazy.
That's no what, bro. It's
man.
clearly just not been on any social media at all. There, go on Twitter, go in the comment section of videos, Trust me, Liverpool fans are denying it. They are. But I think Liverpool are just going to have to accept that they're probably for the next year, maybe two, challenging for like top four and that. But the big caveat to this is we don't also know what's going to happen with like Salah, Van Dijk. Like what's happening with these players? Like, are they going to stay? Are they going? Like, obviously the Saudis come calling for Salah last year. If they come calling again, you do look at that and go, he might just look at this and go, this is the right time for me to leave. Van Dijk was running his mouth and then said, oh no, they misquoted me. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Like, I think they've got to win it this year. I think they've got to win the Prem this year because otherwise I don't think they'll be winning it in the next few years, in my opinion.
You know what's bad, I seen online like a lot of Liverpool fans saying, "Oh, we didn't really want him anyway, man. We had options." You know what I'm saying? They got options, man. You know what I mean? They've been now raving Ruben Amorim. Now he's the next big thing. Now, you know what I mean? Half of them never probably watched his football. You know what I'm saying? So now it's Ruben Amorim. You know what I mean? It's hate Amorim. You know what I'm saying? You never know. He could want to go Chelsea. You know, he might not want to go Liverpool. It might not suit him. So you know what I'm saying? And I think that has he not got a release clause as well, Ruben Amorim? I'm sure he has, Goonie.
30 M's,
30 M's. Right. Liverpool, have you got that money?
What are you saying, Said? You think that someone will choose Chelsea over Liverpool next year?
Bro, are you crazy? Money talks, bro. And Chelsea have that money. Chelsea can get that money easy, man. They don't play around, man, Chelsea. You know what I mean? And also, he's got probably a younger squad at Chelsea, you know what I mean? And maybe a better exciting project, maybe that he might want to delve into. I know Chelsea are in the mud right now, but you've got Caicedo, Lavia, you've got Enzo Fernandez. You know, you've got maybe something that might suit his squad better. You know what I mean? If Salah leaves, Van Dijk leaves, you know what I mean? Trent leaves. Bro, what you got at Liverpool? What have you got at Liverpool? Seriously. Like, let's be really honest with you. Van Dijk's 33 now. You've got Salah if he goes to Saudi, and then you've got Trent. Real Madrid have come calling this summer. You know, is it an exciting project anymore? So I don't know. Maybe Xabi Alonso probably thought, you know what, let me just take time and let me see my options and relax. Why do you disagree, Judge Mo? Do you disagree?
I don't think Chelsea has the money. Like, all the reports are saying that they don't have the money. That's the thing. Like, it's not me. Like, I'm not. It's just saying that they don't have the money. They won't pay someone 30 million. So that's just my.
I think they have the money. It's just that they're obviously
can't spend it. They can't just can't.
Yeah, but if they're already gonna like fall out the rules, then they might as well just
go ahead. Let's just spend it all.
They genuinely might think that. They might think, well, if we're gonna breach the rules anyway, we might as well breach it a little bit more and get the manager that we actually want. Like, they genuinely might look at it like that.
I'm just looking at the headlines in the summer when Liverpool go negotiate with Amorim, like, you know what I mean? Lavia again, and then Chelsea come in and say, here you go, this is your money, come join our club, and then Liverpool is rejected again. But to be honest with you, it doesn't matter what happens with Liverpool, because I don't think Alonso was they wanted to portray Alonso because he played like he's gonna win the Bundesliga as the guy that is gonna take it to the next level. And I'm like, he doesn't have the experience to play against Pep. It's just a risk, and it might be like you might
It's a
want to
risk,
get
yeah.
more experience. Like they every time you look at the Liverpool fans, they think like, oh my god, if Alonso doesn't come, it's doom and gloom. Well, I'm sorry, you're not getting Mourinho at his prime. You're not getting Pep Guardiola at his prime, not Ancelotti. You're still getting a young manager who might come to the Premier League and realize it's just maybe it's too much. Like, it's not a full-on conclusion that if he came to Liverpool, if he was to come to Liverpool, he was going to win them the league. That was not going to happen.
Do we realize that this man still hasn't lost in the Bundesliga?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but do you know what? I'll say this, yeah. I do agree in this sense. I think people are getting a bit ahead of themselves in terms of Xabi Alonso, because it is one season. Now, if he does go invincible this season, that is fantastic. But for me, I'd still want to see another season from him and see how well he does. Do you know what I mean? Before you can really start putting him in them conversations of him being like an elite manager, or some are already calling him, which I think is a bit premature. No doubt he's a good manager. And Liverpool fans, we all saw it, man. Let's not lie. Let's not lie. As LB said, we all saw it, man. You guys were convinced he was going to your club. You was all excited. It was all hey Xabi and all of this kind of stuff. But it's not happening for you. But then again, the Ruben Amorim thing, I don't even think he's a bad option myself. I think he might even be, as good or maybe even a better option than Xabi Alonso, because he does play good football. He's been there, done it in terms of winning trophies. He took Sporting on at a time where they weren't doing so well, and he's built up quite a few of their players. Not gonna lie, you're seeing already this season. Usman Diomande is being linked with quite a few players. Inacio is already being linked with quite a few teams. Ugarte got his move to PSG. Gutierrez is absolutely smashing the tits off that league, bro, differently. So when it comes to actual player development and the style of football, you can see what the man's trying to do. But there is one caveat that people never, ever, ever speak about, right? He is the protege of Jose Mourinho. So when he speaks to Jose Mourinho for advice, which he's going to, where do you think he's going to tell him to go?
And it's his agent George Mendes as well, by the way. His agent George Mendes.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Let's check that out. I'm not even sure.
That's a good shout, Look at this, by the way. Hey Jude, hey Tushimeni, hey Caicedo, hey Lavia. It's mad, man. That is crazy.
You know what, Said? I reckon
go on,
whoever their ITK is on Twitter is like a troll or something. Because the amount of times I've heard Mbappe's going to Liverpool, hey Jude, Xabi Alonso. Ages ago there was the Caicedo and Lavia link, obviously in the summer. Man, listen, I'm here for it. If Liverpool fans are now saying they don't want Xabi Alonso, then they're lying to themselves, because they were all getting excited.
Lying, man.
They're lying.
Come on, man, Dan.
Listen, if this Ruben Amorim turns out to be good, then fair play to them. But I still don't know enough about him. I think they play good football. They beat us in the Europa League last season. Not that was massively hard because of the teams we were putting out, but still, they have to be respected. But I don't think it means that he's going to come to the Premier League and just light it up. Amorim, it doesn't mean he's going to put Liverpool back into a title race first time of asking. Personally, I don't rate this De Zerbi like some of the other people do. I've seen enough of him to believe that he's okay, but I don't look at him to go to Chelsea or Liverpool and take him to a title. I mean, I've seen them hold 6 against Villa and 4 against Luton. I wouldn't want that on my team personally, but there we go. That's just me. But I don't think Liverpool, I'm a kind of a little bit different to LB before we see what happens. I know LB thinks they'll probably be top 4 maybe next season. Need to see who's going to be in charge first for me to say that. But if they do lose Salah and Van Dijk and Trent goes Real Madrid, then different story, man. They've got to start again. Like you say, Said, what have they actually got left? Darwin Nunez. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is actually going to be for Liverpool? So it could be gutted out quite quickly at Liverpool. But this Xabi Alonso news, I have got no doubt his next club will be Real Madrid in 2025. Xabi Alonso.
2026.
Oh, it's 26, is it? Okay. That's
he's there till 2026. I think he'll be there. Bayern Munich still going to be after him, Mo. You know, Bayern Munich is
24,
still going to want him.
25. I think next season is Ancelotti might not stay after next season. They say he's going to stay one
Oh,
more
is it?
season.
Okay.
24, 25, and he's going
Yeah, I
to
thought it was
decide.
25 as well.
25,
Yeah.
24, 25,
Oh,
and then
I
he might
see.
go to Real
Oh.
Madrid, and he's going to assess the future after next season. So 25.
Okay.
I actually believe he
Okay.
might go to. He's gonna go to Real Madrid. I think. But I think Man
Yeah, that's
United, he might get Graham Potter for 1 year, fails, and then Xabi Alonso.
Hey,
again.
listen, I don't want Xabi Alonso, man. Any links to Liverpool, man? I'm not with that, man. You know what I'm
Really?
saying to you? Yeah. I've said it from day one, man. I don't want anyone from Liverpool. You know what I mean?
What if
I wouldn't have anyone.
what if Jurgen Klopp tomorrow said I want to
No.
manage Man United?
Really?
No.
Oh my
no,
God, the
no,
pride! It's football, bro.
Nah,
It's
man.
football,
Listen,
bro.
it's something else, man.
He's a manager,
it's
bro. Like,
rivalry.
come on, it's
Nah.
rivalry.
So you
Nah.
take flipping Gareth Southgate over
Oh,
No, that's
Jurgen Klopp.
different. That's different. That's different.
Horrific
That's
takes,
different.
to be honest.
Nah, come on, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do That's just me, innit? Listen, that's just me. A lot of people are different, but I want to take any Liverpool players. I want to take any, you know what I mean? You know what you call it? You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's my own way of thinking. It's like Man City players. I don't want Man City players.
You're
I don't
lying.
want them.
Would you
Fail
take?
there.
No,
You're
Would you
blue,
take
you're
Pep?
blue.
Would you take
You're
Pep?
red, you're
Would you
red.
take Pep Guardiola?
Pep Guardiola's exception. Pep Guardiola's exception.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
No.
so you don't.
Pep
So you don't
Guardiola
rate.
is exception.
So you
Are
don't
you
rate
telling me a
Klopp. Then.
genius?
You don't rate Klopp. We just got it. You don't rate Klopp.
No, it's not that I don't rate Klopp.
Oh, because
It's
you would
just
take
that-
Pep and you wouldn't take Klopp because of the rivalry. So you wouldn't.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. I just think Guardiola's a genius. So you're saying, so now you're comparing Guardiola to Jurgen Klopp. I'm saying Guardiola's an exception.
I am. Yes, I am.
You're taking
Guardiola's
players,
an
bro.
exception.
You're taking. If Phil Foden tomorrow said I want to go to Man United, you're welcoming him with.
He's a blue man.
You're
He's a
good. No,
blue.
you would.
He's
So
not
you're
red.
telling me. So you're telling me you wouldn't have it then?
What, he wouldn't have that in
Are you telling me? No, I'm
in-
asking you. You wouldn't have him at Manchester United if he said he wants to
Obviously,
join your club.
yeah, in that aspect, yeah. But I'm saying right now, I would not want any Man City players in my team and vice versa, and Liverpool players in my team. That's just all it is. It's one of them things. It just is it. Like,
I
okay,
hear you. I
I'll
hear
ask
you.
him. I'll ask LB. Yeah, when you were growing up, did you want any United players in your team? Be honest.
No, clearly not.
You're a liar. This boy, you're a liar. I will call you a liar.
It's
LB,
just one of
listen
them.
to
It's
me.
just one of them.
LB, I will call you a liar because if Cristiano Ronaldo said, I want to play for Manchester City, you were taking this guy.
Yeah,
bro.
and this
I
one
don't
there as
care what
well.
anyone was to
This
say,
one
bro.
here.
Nah,
Rivalry is
bro.
deeper with Liverpool. Liverpool's rivalry is deeper. Man City is just neighbours, isn't it? You know what I'm saying to you, whatnot. But
I
okay,
didn't
let me ask
want
you,
Ronaldo,
Dan
nah,
Potts.
bro.
Dan Potts, Harry Kane. Would you have Harry Kane in your team?
Yeah, I would, man.
When it was at
I
That's
actually
not
would.
what this man.
Bro, this
I
guy
can't
wants
even
to
lie.
win, bro. This guy
Can't
wants
even
to
lie.
win.
Do you know why though?
fair
Do you know
play,
why?
fair
Do
play.
you know why I would? Because I've had Sol Campbell and
Because
he
he's-
did great.
Yeah, I
Sol
know.
Campbell
But
was
also,
great
he's
for
an
me,
Arsenal
man.
fan anyway. He's an Arsenal fan
Yeah,
anyway. He's an Arsenal fan anyway.
he's an Arsenal fan. He's one of us, they say. Oh, he's one of our own.
Yeah.
He's one of our own. Actually, he's one of us, man. I saw pictures of him. He was literally about 3 rows back from me. We went unbeaten. Like Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nah, you know what it is? It's principles, isn't it? That's just the way I kind of look at it. You know what I mean? But do I think they're unbelievable? When I look at them, I'll give an objective view. I'll say they're better than us. So I'll say Man City players are better than Man United on the whole. I'll say that Man City they're doing better than Man United as a whole. Like, I'll give that kind of objective opinion, but I still wouldn't want them coming over here.
I'm not done with LB. Don't go anywhere. LB, I need to ask you this
Yeah.
one. Yeah. What happened with Tevez? How did you feel when Tevez joined Manchester City? Were you pissed off?
Yeah.
Nah, that was different though, wasn't it? 'Cause he owned United. Yeah, but that was different. One, he was on loan at United. They never actually owned him. And two, it was funny because he absolutely roasted him
Yeah.
by just saying he didn't want to be there anymore and come to City.
That was mad, that
Yeah.
move. That was absolutely mad, that. I always remember. So, Saeed, if Xabi Alonso wins the Bundesliga and the Europa League this year, and then next year, staying at Bayern, he wins the Bundesliga and the Champions League, and then says, I want to go United,
No.
you're saying no?
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. Listen,
Wow.
it's one of them. It's something that, like I said, I wouldn't want him. I'd rather go and get other managers that are available. You know what I mean? There are many managers available, man. You know what I'm saying to you? That's a very hypothetical question. So it's one of them, man. But if you look at Judge Mo, you've got Inter Milan, AC Milan. Do you have any affection towards them? Would you say your
No.
rivalry?
Rivals.
So you would take them?
But I hate Juventus.
Mo hates Juventus more
in
than AC
Italy, you
Milan.
look at it. In Italy, you look at it the other way. You look at it when you take other teams' players, you actually slap them. That's what normally happens, by the way. they actually poach other players from the clubs.
From the rival.
Well,
Yeah.
you hate Juventus more, right?
Say again?
You hate Juventus more than
Way more than AC Milan. Yes, it's actually
Wow.
the derby in Italy is Inter and Juventus. It's called Derby d'Italia. So the Italian
Derby
derby
Italia, yeah.
is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Inter and AC Milan. That's Derby Milan. It's like
Yeah.
it's
That's
like
people don't
England.
realize that, you know.
Yeah, it's like
it's
England.
true.
Manchester United and Liverpool is the biggest game. It's not Arsenal and Spurs. It's not Manchester City, Manchester United. It's just something historical. It's just the hate is just deeper than anything else because it's all the regions also. Milan and Torino, they're really rivals in terms of business and stuff like this. Anyway, this is completely different. But I would take players from AC Milan. I would take players from Juventus. I don't care, bro. As long as they make my club better and the players play and win me trophies, who cares, bro, where they play? They're all.
Yeah.
Don't tell me
ask
someone
you
is
a question.
through and all this stuff, bro. This day and age, it's all about the money, bro. It's all about their
Yeah,
employee. Their
absolutely.
employees. I support the jersey. I don't support the player, bro.
Yeah. 100%. Let me ask you a question here. By the way, there's over 800 in the building. Make sure you don't like the video, people. There's only less than 200 likes right now. Let me ask you a question. Who do you reckon suits Liverpool the most right now? Is it Ruben Amorim, or give me a name? I would have said someone like a Nagelsmann, maybe someone like that would have suited Liverpool in that way to go and get. I think personally the way they play, the
Depends,
high
though.
pressing, the high energy.
Do you think that they
Nagelsmann
should
for me.
carry on with the same style, though? Because I speak to some Liverpool fans, and some Liverpool fans don't want them to go carry on in that Klopp style. Some people want a complete change because they don't want like a B-Tech Klopp. So what you got to decide first, and I guess this is a decision for Liverpool fans, really, not me, but like,
Yeah.
I'll decide whether or not you want a manager to carry on in that Klopp style, or do you want a new manager to play more conservative? Do you want to play a manager more Pep style, Arteta style, where it's more passing rather than like just going ham? So they've got to decide what they want first. But I know a lot of Liverpool fans who say they want a change. They don't want like the same, not because they don't like Klopp football, but they just feel that like it's probably not the best thing, that they should have a change. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? It's a good question, because if Guardiola leaves, I feel like they're gonna get the Guardiola prototype because he's created a. But should Jurgen Klopp be given that same respect? Is it one of them where is Guardiola on the same level as Klopp? Like it's one of them. Like, what do you want to do? What's the next legacy with Fergie? Obviously he chose his own man, and that was to the detriment of Man United. Because David Moyes was never cut out. Then we went to Van Gaal, different approach, and then Mourinho. Then it just became a bit messy. But with Liverpool, if they get this wrong, then they have to go to another style, and then it could get messy, for Liverpool, man. So that is
Liverpool
a fair
got to decide,
question.
bro. They got to decide what they want, not just in terms of style, but they got to decide if they want to start another project now Klopp's gone, and give it like a couple of years to get his players in, his style in, or if they actually want to get a manager that says, my CV says I win if you give me a couple of 100 million. Do they go like the Simeone Handy Flick level and go and get somebody like that? Or do they go and get Amorim or De Zerbi and say, look, we're going to give you a few years here to try and compete, blah, blah, blah. And I think the wise thing for me would be to, Liverpool are there or thereabouts now. Add a couple of players, replace the Salahs and players that might want to leave, and go and get somebody like, say, Hans Flick, and see what happens there. That's what I would want as a Liverpool fan. I wouldn't want somebody unknown coming in that ain't really done it in the sort of at the elite level, and try and give him like a few years and a few like get a style of play first, then next year try and qualify for top 4. Liverpool should not be going backwards, in my opinion, man. So, but that's just me. That's what I would want. Some people would disagree with that and say, "No, I don't want Simeone football. or Hans Flick football. I want to go and try someone who's young and upcoming." I don't know.
It has to be backwards. It has to be backwards. The players they have are the X factors they have are 4 players if you include Trent. It's Salah, Van Dijk, and Alisson. That's it. The rest of them are good players, young, 24, 23, there's 22, right? So the X factor.
Add Trent to that as well.
But
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, and Trent as well. So add Trent,
man.
which is 25, right? If you get a manager that will rely on the same style, now these players are leaving. The whole Liverpool thing was built on Van Dijk being the speedy, the guy that you cannot beat one-on-one, the guy that reads the game well, Alisson distribution from the back. We can say Alisson can play, and Mohamed Salah scoring goals and giving you assists. If you get a manager that will rely on these aspects, they will leave in 1-2 years, and you built the whole system for nothing. and there's no replacing Van Dijk. There's no another Van Dijk. There is no other Mohamed Salah there. In my opinion, they need to get a new manager with a completely new style. I don't know who's the manager around the world. The problem is the managers around the world, they all stink. They're all terrible. None of them is the caliber of Pep, Klopp, Mourinho at his prime, even Ancelotti. Back in the days, he used to be good managers. There are no good managers. People say Zidane, for example. Zidane has been away from the game for a while, right?
For a long time.
Zidane,
Yeah, no,
for a
long
while.
time.
Zidane has coached Real Madrid full of stars. He is very good in reading the game. Zidane, if you ask Real Madrid, they tell you in La Liga. So to beat Pep Guardiola and to win a league, right? You need someone who has a set style. That's why Thomas Tuchel isn't fantastic in leagues. Thomas Tuchel is great in cup games, reading one game.
Yes, thank
Right?
you. Yes.
So you need a manager like Pep, Arteta, like even at Inter, for example, like Simone Inzaghi. What he did is that he created a style, right, that will work against the teams. There are no managers around the world that we know the style of them. Luis Enrique at PSG, who failed at Roma before. There is no manager that has a style that will win you 17 against 17 out of the 19 teams like Arteta did this year, like Pep Guardiola is doing, like Klopp is doing. Klopp is a unicorn. Nobody does what Klopp do and get 90 plus points. So they're gonna struggle. I disagree with Dan. There will be a step back. There has to be a step back. Not any manager that stays 9 years at a club, anyone that follows him, if it's not someone like Pep Guardiola, and we don't have another Pep, there will be a step back. I don't see it unless you get a genius.
What do you see them doing next year, then, Mo? What do you see them? Do you think top 4 fight?
Yep.
It's top 4. It's not top 4 5. They can be third because listen, Man United are atrocious. Chelsea are still terrible. You know what I mean? Spurs will be to the fold. They will. But I don't think it's gonna be 90 plus point. Because Xabi Alonso is the only one that we see looking at now. That you have a style. Okay, he's not coming. Who else? Amarim. I watched a couple of games at Amarim. Yeah, he's good and everything. I'm not sure if he suits the Premier League and stuff like that. I'm not sure. But to be honest, there is no right answer for Liverpool. Liverpool fans, they have to understand that it's not rainbows and flowers. It's not going to happen. You will have to struggle. It will be a struggle. It's not going to be easy. Man United felt it. Arsenal felt it. Everybody is feeling that. Look at Pochettino leaving Spurs. How many managers until they think they got it right now? They think it's not even right yet. They think they got it right. It's going to be a struggle.
You know what? It's a good point, because when you look at it, look at obviously we'll talk about Goody as well in terms of what he wants and if Pochettino got sacked. But even LB for you, like, are you worried about your successor? Like, have you got in your mind, like, Guardiola, what successor would it be like? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because obviously he could leave in the next year or two. Like, you never know.
Like in the video that I said this morning, like when I was sort of like trying to rattle Liverpool fans a bit, like I did acknowledge that like we're going to be in the same position when Pep leaves because the manager market's so dead. Do you know what I mean? Now, if he leaves next summer, we could potentially try and get Alonso, but I reckon he'll reject us and go Real Madrid. So it's Liverpool are just in a bad situation, but City are going to be in the same situation. I think if United get rid of Ten Hag, they're going to be in the same situation. Real Madrid, if they don't get Alonso, they're going to it is. What can you do?
Yeah.
It's tricky, man. Like this is probably where like you need to make sure that you've got like proper football people above because they need to make sure like they get the right person in. Do you know what I mean? Like so, yeah. It's just what can you do, man? Like if you get Amarim and it doesn't work, I don't think Liverpool fans can really like moan at the appointment because what do you want to do? Like, there's literally who else you want to get? Southgate. Jeez, like it's just muddy. Like, where are all these new managers coming through?
Man. Don't talk about Southgate around here, man. Yeah, I'm saying because we're linked with him, man, and it's not looking good right now. So, yeah, man. But you know what? It's fun. I'm getting a bit agitated. But you know what? Even I'm getting a bit agitated because I'm like, yo, Nagelsmann wants his decision to be sorted out by April. He could be given a new contract. De Zerbi, is he staying? Is he going? I'm still a bit unsure about him. You got Ruben Amorim, he's gone. Hansi Flick, not really mentioned anywhere. Graham Potter, I mean, not the best in the world, if I'm being honest with you, that Chelsea stint. So I'm getting a bit agitated, man. I'll be real with you. But then again, Ten Hag's job technically is still in the air because he could still stay and get top four and get FA Cup. So they, in their eyes, Ineos, they may see that as success, and they may think, you know what, he's probably staying. And then after that, if they do sack him by October, and they say he's not the guy, bro, there's no manager available that time, man. And then this is why this summer for managers, look at Barcelona. I don't even know who Barcelona are getting right now. Who are they getting Barcelona?
They're
Are
looking
they
at
linked with
Hansi Flick.
anyone? Hansi Flick are they looking at?
They're looking at him.
And De Zerbi as well, to be fair. So, broski, like, it's mad, bro. It's mad. You know, it's crazy. And then Chelsea as well. Like, come on, Pochettino, I just don't see him staying, man. If he stays, Pochettino, oh my God, it's going to be amazing.
I'll
But
be
he
on
might
loan.
win the
I'll
FA
be on
Cup.
loan to La Liga if that happens, bro. Swear down. I'll be speaking Spanish. Only Spanish. Bro.
But if he wins the FA Cup, though, would you accept that
Nope.
he could stay,
Nope.
though?
No.
No? Wow.
No.
Wow. That's
Nope.
mad. That's mad.
Don't want him
That's
at the
mad.
club. I do not want this guy at the club. He has to go. He has to go. And the thing is a big part of me will never accept him because he's come from Tottenham as well. And that's another issue that he's having with the fan base. So he's got an even bigger mountain to climb. But like, even if you put that rivalry aside and you just look objectively at what Pochettino's been doing in terms of tactically with the squad, some of his decisions as well in terms of personnel being picked, he's just not the right man for the job. He makes nonsensical decisions, bro, and he costs us points. Now, I've always said that the quality of our squad is just as bad or perhaps even worse, and I'm still doubling down on that. That's what I still believe. But even with that, bro, you've still got to get things tactically right. You still got to be playing players in position. You can't be doing the stuff that he's doing. Ben Chilwell at left wing. What are we doing here, bruv? What on earth are we doing here,
How
bruv?
bad was he, by the way, for England? How
Bro,
terrible was
he
he?
was
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is the thing, is that you guys have to endure this on international break. I have to see this week in, week out.
Week out. Yeah.
That's when Chilwell's even fit. Yeah, you guys saw what you had to go through with Conor Gallagher in the midfield for England as well. You only have to go through that during an international stint. Yeah, imagine having to watch this week in, week out, and then on top of that, you're being told that this guy is the best player at Chelsea Football Club and he deserves a contract and he should stay and we should be building teams around him. This is what we have to go through, bruv. Madness.
Yep.
Not to say that he hasn't been one of our better players, but that to me tells me that there's a much bigger problem. Yeah, the fact that Conor Gallagher has been our star performer this season, arguably, outside of Cole Palmer, that's a massive problem. He should not be anywhere near the top 5, 6, 7 players that are performing in that level. He shouldn't.
See, this is the difference when you go onto a channel with Goonie and when you go onto a channel with Don, right? Because Don comes on my channel a lot, and I'm sitting there and I'm like,
shameless.
He's watching a different Chelsea to me, man. I love Don. But he's watching a different Chelsea to me. He's got these, Jackson, he's sending me compilations of Jackson trying to prove this guy's good. Mudrik's got more about his game than Martinelli. Palmer's already better than Saka and all this. And I'm like, okay, like I must be really not watching Chelsea. And I'm still trying to watch this Jackson guy thinking, apparently this guy's good. Like,
Dan, how many times do I text you when Jackson's playing?
I know, bro. I know.
baby Jackson. Baby Drogba.
I'm only. This is the thing.
Interesting.
Saeed, you see when these players that I don't rate like put in good performances, the only reason why I'm happy is because their value goes up. That's the only reason why I'm happy. And perhaps we might be able to get a little bit more money from them. But listen, I am not under any illusion that these guys are good for us long term. I do not see it. I don't. Outside of Cole Palmer, Gusto, Caicedo's performances are starting to improve. Not at the rate I want him to improve, but I'm seeing improvement. Outside of those three, it's really hard for me to kind of say, yeah, man, I want the rest of them to stay. I'm not bothered about the rest of them. Even throw Enzo in that conversation. And that's a controversial one. If you're a Chelsea fan and you go by Enzo Fernandez, bro, you have slapped the golden donkey, cuz. Yeah, or the golden camel, wherever the animal's called, the golden whatever, the golden, I don't know what it is. But, bro, I'm telling you, man, it's tough times at Chelsea. There's civil war going on left, right, and centre, fam. Yeah, for me, just get them, just get the recruiters out, get this manager out, and just flipping. I know you spent $1 billion on this squad, but you have spent it terribly. So do something about it.
To be honest with you, I actually think Chelsea fans just need to accept reality.
You see the
I'm
Premier League
serious,
table,
bro.
by the way?
I'm very serious
Yeah.
about this. Some clubs don't accept reality, and I'm a lot of clubs actually, like the fans nowadays, because of social media, don't accept reality. I'm not saying about Gooney, but
Yeah.
the other Chelsea fans, you spent a lot of money, you spent it wrong. You basically opened up a business, it failed. You'll have to accept the failures. You'll have to live with the failures. You'll have to start over again. But first of all, you'll have to announce bankruptcy or something like this. I'm not saying about Chelsea bankruptcy, but I'm saying some Chelsea fans still believe that, yeah, this project can be revived. This project is this. Bro, you're 11th in the league. You finished 8th last year. It doesn't look like it's getting better. Your boss, Todd Bowley, is still making wrong decisions. A lot of people are making wrong decisions at the club. I just think that you need to. They think this is still Chelsea of 2006 and 7 when Mourinho got sacked, and then they hired Ancelotti, got good players, and won the league in 2010 again, and they won the Champions League in 2012. They think this is gonna happen. It won't happen. This
Not right
20
now.
years, these 20 years were the heaven. These 20 years were the paradise, right, of football for your club, probably. Man United went through it, and look at where they are now. Some Man United fans still think the same. Some Man United fans know that football is not easy. Inter, we won a treble, and then we went down the trenches for 10 years until we won again, and we're back in the Champions League. You know, Arsenal now are coming to be alive again. But Chelsea fans, I see a lot of Chelsea fans, they just don't want to accept it. They still think they don't want to accept it, bro. Like, you sit, talk to them. And I'm calling it.
I agree.
It's the new people. To be honest, it's not. I'm not going to call it new generation, and I'm not calling anyone by name or anything. But I'm saying it's the entitlement that social media gives you. It's you following an account with 500,000 followers, 200,000 followers that tells you Chelsea are great. We're the best team there. We should attract the best players. And you believe it. You sit in front of the mirror every day and you still believe that. You think this is Chelsea of 2004-5 when Mourinho won the league and dominated Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger. Bro, this is not the same year. But the social media guys, they keep pumping these ideas into the young fans and they believe it. So I'm calling them, they're entitled. Man United fans have the same, some of them, some of the fan base.
Yeah.
They feel like because we're Man United, we're owed something. Nobody in world football owes anybody anything.
It's the worst example of how to
true.
run a football club, man. Worst example of how to run a football club. Absolute shambles from top to bottom, in my opinion.
100%. 100%. Listen, people, there's over 1,000 people in the building. We've got 247 likes. Let's get up to 500 people. Let's get it up, man. It's a good show. I want to bring you a table before we move on to the big game, right? This is the table this time last season after game week 30. Arsenal top of the league.
Disgrace.
72 points. That's mad, you know. How did they flip and bottle it? And obviously this season, 64, 64, 63. Arsenal top by goal difference, man. Look at United there. They were 4th last season. And obviously Chelsea not in the picture. You know, I mean, it's mad in the dunya. But LB, man, there's a lot of Arsenal fans now maybe getting a bit excited now with the injuries of Stones and Kyle Walker. Listen, I still think Man City are favourites for the game, but I think it's made it a bit more even. You know, it makes it a little bit more better, the game. You know, a bit more exciting for the neutral. What are you saying, man? You know, you heard a lot of gas from Arsenal fans. What are you saying?
I don't know, man. I feel Arsenal fans are approaching the game not in like a crazy mad way. Like they're confident. I understand why they're confident because their team's in good form, but I'm not seeing too many Arsenal fans saying like, "Oh yeah, we're definitely going to beat you." Like a lot of Arsenal fans are predicting draws or narrow wins. Like so, you know, they're chilling. Then they know that we can still be dangerous. You know, I think a lot of people like to talk about City this season and talk about how bad we've been and how much we've fallen off. Well, that's all well and good, yeah, but we are still unbeaten since the start of December. We've not lost at the Etihad since December 2022. Yeah, we've not scored at the Etihad in 3 years in the Premier League. So, you know, there's still a lot of stuff going our way. And people will talk about the fact John Stones and Walker are out. I said this to Dan Potts before. A lot of City fans didn't even want Walker to start in the first place. So I wouldn't be looking at that going, oh, that's great. He's not been that good this season. John Stones being out disappointing because he allows us to play a different way. But Yeah, listen, I just think it's I think it's going to be a 50-50 game. I don't think you can fully call it. Both teams are good. City have the experience, Arsenal have the form. Let's see what happens, innit? But I think I'm confident, man. Obviously, I've got to be confident. I've got to back my team and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I want to come on here and tell Arsenal fans to calm down. But to be fair, most of them are pretty calm, to be fair. So yeah.
Yeah. You know what's mad, yeah? Big up to Mix Mitchell, member for 4 months. Thankfully, no more international breaks for the rest of the season. Last 2 weeks has been a drag. Like the video, we're slacking 500. Big up to Rational. It says, LB, what's up, Bray? Sharks hungry for Arsenal. Listen, Dan Potts, you're a level-headed fan. You know what I'm saying to you? Very, very level-headed. But you know what, man? It's one of them, man. It's like, you don't want to be too excited because they've got a few injuries. But I've said it, man. I think it's a must not lose for Arsenal. And I see a couple of, I was on a big six yesterday, told me trying to egg Arsenal and said, nah, man, you need to go for the win. I was like, listen, if you can come away from there with a draw, a valiant draw, and not one of them where you're 2-0 up and then you know what I mean, you go back to 2-2. I'm talking about a valiant draw, well worthy. If you can go out there unscathed, no injuries, I think that's big psychologically as well, going into the running, where they've not caused any trouble to you. You've left unscathed. You've come down 5-hour drive, and it's not too bad.
Listen, man, you used the word there psychologically, and I think this game is going to be a lot about mentality. Personally, see how far this team has come.
Yeah,
People say it's a different Arsenal, but I've said this a few times. I'm yet to see a different Arsenal on the road because we've not come away
yeah,
with many wins, away from home this season in big games. We lost at Villa Park, St James's Park. We weren't able to get 3 points at Anfield or Stamford Bridge this season. Massive games. So this is the big one. I think it would be mentally massive if we won this game. I think people would look at Arsenal if we beat Man City and they'll probably go, that might just make them favourites now because that is going to give them an unbelievable boost of confidence now. And they've got Luton next in a few days' time after this.
yeah.
That is going to mean Arsenal are going to be just about my favourites. Doesn't mean that because we've got a 3-horse race that you can't rule out Liverpool, but at the same time, I think we could put for the first time, people might start questioning whether City can win the league if Arsenal win this game at the weekend. And that's massive, absolutely huge. You're right by saying that if we've gone away with a draw, they haven't really done any damage to us. But at the same time, it doesn't really do us any favours or Man City any favours, a draw, to be fair. I don't think it massively hurts us. I don't think either team will walk away going, well, that's it for the title then. But at the same time, that could put us 3 points behind Liverpool. And obviously, it's going to be a real struggle. But I do look at what Arsenal are about, and I still have question marks away from home with this mentality issue. But we have got a good chance to hurt Man City. I think we can get in behind them. I understand what LB's saying about Kyle Walker because I don't think he's had a great game a great season so far. But John Stones will hurt them definitely because John Stones is definitely not just a top quality player, but he's pivotal to how they want to play. So they're going to have to make a few changes now. But when you look at the Manchester City lineup, if you think what they're going to be predicting, that's not a weak Man City side, man. That's not a weak Man City side.
Yeah.
That's not a Man City side that looks depleted. Arsenal and Arteta have come out today and said that it looks like Saka, Martinelli and Gabriel will probably be okay. So that is massive for us because those three are absolutely vital to our first 11, in my opinion. And I want to see Martinelli. I want to see Saka. I want to see Gabriel and Saliba partnered.
Are they
And I
injured,
think
by the way, Saka? Is Saka injured? What's the latest of Saka?
The latest is that Arteta has come out and said that he thinks that Saka, Martinelli and Gabriel will all play a part in the weekend. So that means to me they're all going to start. They're fit enough. So that means they're
Why
going
did
to
they
start.
say that? Why did they say that? Why?
I know.
Why
He wants
games,
to
like?
try to play it close to
No.
his chest. I think everyone can work it out, man. So that's what I think. I think it will be, and I think this midfield battle is going to be key. I spoke to LB about this. I think Declan Rice has got a massive game ahead of him, and so has Martin Odegaard, man. Jorginho has got that experience where he's used to games like this, right? He's actually got the experienced head. Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard have got to show up in this game because Martin Odegaard is class, but he has had a couple of big game moments where he's been a little bit invisible when we've needed him. Not so much this season. He's turned up, particularly in 2024. He's been incredible, one of our best players. And Declan Rice has been phenomenal throughout. So I think, Rodri will want to control that midfield. Rice will want to control that midfield. Jorginho will do his best to balance it out, whether we play a double pivot or not. And then Martin Odegaard has got to get on that football, and he's got to do what Martin Odegaard does best, and that's try to create and spray and dictate play. So, yeah, it's going to be a cracker, man. It will be a cracking game. And I don't think me and LB can sit on here and honestly say that, we're going to be going into this game like this is going to be easy. I'm really confident it's going to be 3 or 4. I think if we were doing that, we'd be a bit trolling. Do you know what I mean? Because we have no idea. It could be a flip of a coin. It really could.
Big up to New. Hope you're well, my friend. It says it's a must win for City. It's a must not lose for Arsenal. You know what, Judgment? You love your the way you kind of look at football and whatnot. Like as a neutral, like a proper neutral. I mean, obviously we all got our biases with different things and whatnot. Do you see Arsenal? Can you see Arsenal going there and asserting their authority in the game? Should they go on there? Because I feel like for me, Arsenal are playing better football than Man City. Why can't they go in there and assert their authority? Get the ball, get it moving. You know what I mean? Make sure Man City are coming after you for the ball. Isolate Haaland. You know what I mean? Like, go in there and put in one of them kind of unbelievable away performances. Or will they sit back too much and just show too much respect to Man City? Cause I feel like that's dangerous as well, showing too much respect, because then you'll get done over in that regards, bro.
They won't. I don't think Arsenal. Look, nobody in the world can go to Pep Guardiola's house and stamp their authority on him. I haven't seen anybody done this ever. So I don't think it's going to happen. Arsenal are going to play in phases, in my opinion, in terms of like they're going to do what they did against Liverpool, which is they press some and they sit a little bit deeper when Man City bypass the press.
Yeah,
I think actually I'm looking at this game now with the injuries, like different from a lot of people. I actually think Man City now have to adapt a little bit to the different personnel that they have. Nathan Ake and Gavardiol, I don't think they played together that many games as left-footed center back and a left back. Akanji and Diaz, that's two people that played with each other a lot. Kevin De Bruyne, I'm not sure if he's available or not. Nobody knows.
De Bruyne's available.
De Bruyne is available?
Yeah,
so it's going to be who's going to play on the left. Is it going to be Doku? Is it going to be Bernardo? Is Phil Foden going to play on the right? But in terms of simply Arsenal going there and dominating the game, I just don't see it. Man City have a way of playing at their ground, even if they are not threatening your goal. They will try to have the position. But I see it as a 50-50 in terms of position and dominating the game and stuff like that. But I think City on paper should win the game just because they are at home. That by itself gives them 20%. Arsenal can choose to walk away with a draw, can choose to play for a draw, and I think that will be all right for them because they will be 2 points behind Liverpool. A lot of people are putting pressure on Arsenal to tell them you must win. And every time I hear this,
exactly.
Every time I hear this, I'm
that?
like, why are you doing that? Will you tell any team in the world that you must win at the Etihad? And then I know why people are doing this. They're trying to say if Arsenal don't win the game, they're trying to tell them they failed. Well, Arsenal fans aren't helping themselves. So Don Robbie posted another video today. They're not helping themselves, right? But again, you're telling Arsenal fans you must win.
Potts his best mate.
Well, has this gone out? Are you serious? Is it another one that's gone out?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't done it. Now, Robbie was about to do it, and then what's it called? Turkish stopped him, so he didn't do it. He did a little bit of a one, and then he stopped it. You know what I mean? So you check the Instagram, and check the videos. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. To be fair,
but I don't like this must win to Arsenal because if it was at the Emirates, yes, but if it's at the Etihad, who tells the team going to the Etihad you must win? Like. Because you're putting pressure on them.
But you know why? You know why they're saying that? It's because they say this is the best time you're gonna get to win the league. It's the moment now. Seize the moment. Just get it. Like, why? Why not feel that? Like, I'm not saying that personally.
Must is if it's in your must is like if you think you are the favorites. Has any of us can sit here and tell me that Arsenal going to the Etihad are as favorites? No,
not as favourites, but they're top of the league. They wanna, put their ascendancies down there. They wanna maybe seize the moment, seize the initiative because it's now or never. If they don't go in that with that mentality, maybe it's more the mentality we come here to win. Maybe that's the mentality they want to come in rather than saying we might take a draw. We might do this. It's like if I ask Arsenal fans now, we said it on the Big Six yesterday, yeah. Arsenal, right now, Dan Potts, yeah, I give you a draw right now. Would you take it?
That's really hard, you know. That's really hard because
Like your team,
I need an
bro.
answer.
I really want
I need an
to
answer.
beat this team so bad, man.
Like your team. Bro.
Okay, I'll put my chest out, man. No, I wouldn't. I want to go for the win.
There you go. Fair play. Fair play.
Well
That's what I'm
done,
saying.
Boxer.
So
Now
yeah,
you
yeah,
must.
that's what I'm saying.
Now you must.
Well, there you
No,
go.
man, listen,
That's what I'm saying.
if we win, it will be. Do you know what it remind me of, Said? If we win, like, sorry to bring this up, bro, but it will remind me of Mark Overmars in '98 when we beat United to the title. It will go back
Yeah,
to that moment. If we win
yeah,
this title, we'll go back and we'll go. That was the moment where we won the league when we went at the Etihad. Now, some people might say you don't win the games like that because sorry, you don't win the title like that because last season I know we lost to Man City at home and away, but actually we didn't lose the title because of that. We lost the title. We bottled it against the teams like Southampton and West Ham and Brighton and Forest. Yeah, but it massively would mean statement. Wow, Arsenal have gone to the Etihad and they've won, and everyone's now looking at them. They've got Luton at home next in 3 days' time. This could be the year for them now. They've got to go do it now, and we'll see if we will. But so yeah, I probably wouldn't take the draw. I'd probably go for it because I feel like, although I've actually predicted a draw, I do actually feel like we can get through past them. Manchester City this season I don't care what people say, they are unbelievable still, but they ain't
yeah,
scary as they were last year, in my opinion. They haven't
yeah.
replaced Mahrez and Kovacic and Gundogan. Kovacic and Nunez and this Doku guy, they ain't Mahrez or Gundogan for me. And that is I don't think they look as unbeatable.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna go for it, man.
You
Let's
know
see
what? You know what's mad as well? LB, you're funny, saying put Gavardio at centre back. If you put Gavardio at centre back, man, I might put Arsenal's favourites, man, because that brother ain't doing anything at centre back this year, mate.
Really?
You got to stick him at left back. Yo, man, he's not ready for that job, man. He's not ready for that role, man. LB. So I was laughing here when LB put him at
I
centre
honestly
back.
do not
I
get
was-
this reaction from people when they speak about Gavardio.
Bro, man, come on, man. He's been getting cooked at left back, bro. And you
He's
know
not
what?
been
I've
getting
not even
cooked
been
at
saying
left
it's been a
back.
flop. I don't think it's been a flop, by the way, but I'm just saying I don't think he's ready to go in a high pressured game to be playing at centre back.
Yeah, but
And
you've got to
that's
play
the way I
Ake
can
left
look at
back because you've got to, Ake's locked off Saka so many times.
it.
I mean, so you got to play Ake left back, in my opinion. Now he's not. He will play Gavardio left back, but there's the chance that he could get done off of Saka.
Hopefully, Saka will do it.
So you're 100% confident in Gavardio playing at centre back?
Yeah, why
100%
not?
confident. Okay.
Guys are
Okay.
chiller, man.
Does anybody else feel the same? Or am I just maybe waffling and people don't see it in that way? Like, does anybody rate Gavardio like centre back? Did you see that?
You know why I
jump
can't?
too soon?
I haven't even seen him play at centre back for City at all, so I can't judge
Yeah,
it
I
yet.
haven't. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
I'd
why.
be more worried if
Yeah.
he was at left back. I'd be more worried if he was at left back than centre back.
Yeah,
Why would you not play Ake left back when
I
Ake
actually agree with
literally
LB.
Do
plays-
you
I
think?
thought
Do
Ake
you
would have
think
played left
Ake
back.
is? Do you think Gavardio is better than Ake in terms
No.
of defending?
No.
No. Ake's
And,
better, man.
that's
Ake's
not even,
underrated.
it's
Why
not
do you
even a
wanna play-
shameful thing to say.
Why
Ake's
does LB
quality.
want to play Ake left back?
Why? Because if Havertz plays as a striker, Havertz will drop in and play more pockets.
Yeah.
So you need to look at your major threat, which is Saka. And Ake's pocketed Saka so many times, and he's done well against other players like Salah and stuff in the past. So, and he played left back for our Champions League win, which you'll be fully aware. So you got to play him left back, man. You got to play him left
I'm not
back.
saying he's not centre back, yeah, but I'm saying it's a. I think it's crazy to put him in there in a big game. That's all I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't want to rush him in there. If I'm looking, if I'm now thinking, bro, relax.
But I hear what you're saying, bro. But I think playing centre back will be easier than playing left back tomorrow.
Yeah, that's also true as
playing
well.
centre back, you're playing against Havertz, who'll be drifting around. He won't always
So
be
where
playing
Diaz
on
then?
your.
Diaz and Akanji can play centre back, and then Ake at left back.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to play Akanji at right back, innit?
Oh yeah, is that right? Oh yeah,
Unless you play
true. Yeah,
Rico
I
Lewis,
was
but Lewis ain't played for
Nah.
ages.
Rico Lewis inverting.
Nah, Lewis
Yeah.
won't. Lewis won't play.
Yeah, your title winning role last season was Akanji, Stones, Diaz, and Ake, wasn't it? That was your title, like running towards the end. You kind of like did a madness with that. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Listen, I'm just saying it's going to be a big game for him. It's make or break as well. Like I feel like now Gavardio, maybe his last 10 games could be the one where he shows his price tag. Because I'm not seeing a lot of people are not convinced yet, but for 90 million, 100 million, I think a lot of people haven't seen maybe the qualities
a lot of
He's a
money.
good player, man. He is a good player.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
a
good
good
player.
I think he will be. I think he will be. But I think a lot of people are not convinced. That's all I'm saying. I think for me,
Yeah, but that's because he's been playing left wing. That's because we signed a centre half and he's been playing him left wing all season. No wonder people are not.
Whose fault is this?
Yeah.
Well, it depends what you mean by whose fault is it. He's obviously doing what Pep Guardiola wants him to
So
do.
you
on
just
that left.
complained. You just complained.
I
when
didn't
we said
complain.
don't play. You literally just said because we have seen him playing left wing.
Big up
You
Stafford.
literally just said
No,
that,
I'm not
right?
complaining. I'm not complaining.
So why was that statement put out?
Because Saeed said people are not convinced on Guardiola. I said people are not convinced.
And you are trying to justify it by saying because he has been playing left wing, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so whose fault is that?
Well, again, does Pep Guardiola need your validation?
Not me. He doesn't need
Well,
anything.
well,
I don't
exactly
pay the
then.
guy's wage, bro.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not a
Pep
fan.
Guardiola don't care about what other people think about what he's doing. But I'm saying people won't think. People are looking at Guardiola, not judging him well because he's playing left wing. Now you can say whose fault is that, but that's irrelevant because Pep don't care about what we think, innit? Pep's playing in there for a reason because he holds the ball up. I would imagine.
Okay, so he's not a centre back, then he's a left wing.
At the moment, he's playing left wing. He spends more time in the opposition left wing.
So I think that justifies the price then, because left wings are 75
I didn't start nothing.
A centre back, yeah, it's overpriced. But if it's a left wing, I get you, LB. I literally get you. Left wing 75 is actually a steal. It's actually a steal. Left wing is actually absolutely a steal, 100%.
I'm chilling with him, man.
Yeah.
No, I think you should be, but I think the perspective from the neutrals and the fans around the country is Gvardiol still hasn't been cooking yet. Like I thought he did well in the Manchester derby when he came. Was it at Old Trafford? He had a good couple of decent performances. I was like, I was like one of the ones I was saying, back off him, like let him develop because he's a good. But I still think people want to see the 100 million, you know what I mean, a bit more. Like you can't just be having a guy on the bench. 100 million.
How come you just add 23 million pounds to the price tag?
How much? Let me see. Gvardiol, Man City. Oh yeah, 100 million euros. 100 million euros. By the way, sorry.
Oh, well, sorry, but I didn't realize you.
80 something million pounds.
No, it was actually 90 million euros. 90 million euros. So it was 77. I'm just gonna give you that one. I don't know why it's 100 million.
He's done a league winner and moved to Spain, and now he's using the euro currency.
Yo, I'm in Spain right now, man. I'm in Malaga. Yeah, there you go, people. There you go. Listen, let me get these super chats in. I want to do a combined 11 as well, man, quickly before we go as well. Gvardiol has been all right at best and will continue to learn and improve. Fantastic is a reach. Big up to News as well. Says, as an Arsenal fan, well said, Mo. This is the Etihad we're talking about. Lol, the reality is they haven't lost in a few forever. Calma, people. If I see Alvarez on, I'm turning TV off. And Amar says, Gvardiol's been fantastic. Saeed waffling as per. Guys, keep liking the video, people, man. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to quickly do a combined 11. Goalkeeper, guys. I think it's David Raya for me, personally.
You think it's better than Ederson?
Are we going on form?
No, this season, on form. On form, we're doing this
season only.
We're doing this on form. This season only, yeah. This season. On form.
I can't agree to that.
On form.
I still kind of, I'm with LB on this one. I still can't agree with that.
On form for me.
I think he's been class from probably 24 onwards, David Raya, but he had a shaky start, man. Shaky start. Ramsdale started.
But he's been integral.
He has been quality. He has been quality. I think Ederson is also integral to how Man City play, and he's been ridiculously good for longevity purposes. If he's going on this season, I probably would go with Raya. Clean sheets as well, but yeah, Ederson's class, man.
Yeah.
It's a tight one.
I'll go Raya. We can put Raya there, and we can put Ederson in the midfield. It's all right.
So we all agree then, okay? Raya in the goalkeeper.
No.
Nobody agrees. I just want to put Raya there. Nobody.
You just said it. Okay. Let's do a vote then. I say Raya. Guli.
I say Ederson.
LB says Ederson. Dan, what are you going for? Come on,
I'll go Raya. I'll go Raya. Yeah,
Raya, and then Mo. It's down to you.
It's I don't know. I'm just put 2024. Raya has been integral, top of the league. I'll put Raya.
Thank you very much. Someone who's wise and clever. Well done. Right back. I think this one's an easy one. I really, really do. Easy. It's got to be Ben White, man. Kyle
Yeah.
Walker's been poorly.
You
You know
say
what I
you
mean? Let's
say
be
this
honest.
right.
Can I say
something? I remember Arsenal fans going on for the first 6 months.
Yes.
Oh, Ben White's dropped performance. Ben White. Started playing well about 2 months ago, and now all of a sudden everyone's just forgot the first 6 months. It's like Ben White this season's been incredible.
Who are you putting forward, LB?
They was moaning. Yeah,
who
they was
are you putting forward, though,
about
LB?
Ben White all season up until about
Exactly. Who
He's
you
still
putting
been better
forward,
than
man?
Kyle
Answer the
Walker.
question, man.
He's
What?
still been better than Kyle Walker, though,
I
bro.
ain't playing a back 4, man. I'm playing a back 3, so I can't play the game.
He wants John Stones in there or something.
I'm playing a back 3, man. I don't have a right back in my formation, man.
Ben White.
Okay,
gets
we're
it,
going
man.
with Ben White, man. Come on, guys. And Mo, you agree?
Ben White,
Goody?
come on. Walker
Yeah,
made too many mistakes.
yeah. Absolutely. Centre backs. For me,
Sort of
Gabriel's
the,
got to be in
sort of
here.
the
Saliba's
R2,
gonna
man.
be in there.
There's only one right answer. It's
Gabriel
Saliba.
and
both
Saliba.
Arsenal guys, to be honest.
Both of the Arsenal lads, man. City will get players in, but they ain't getting them in yet.
LB,
Nah.
I don't feel
Diaz
as any
Diaz.
better than you do right now, bro. I fucking hate Arsenal. So this is just painful.
LB,
This
Hey,
is-
hey,
you
bro,
don't
we've
like
had
you
4
don't think
players
you
so far, yeah, not a single City player. It's amazing we're only a point behind this team, innit? This team best win
Nice.
the
Diaz
Champions
and
League
Gabriel,
and the
It's
Premier
not-
League,
Diaz and
man.
Gabriel.
it's not because of the players, it's because you have Pep. You have to accept
Yeah.
it. You have to accept it.
Nice. Diaz and Gabriel, man. Come on, man, guys. Diaz and
Are you
Gabriel.
guys serious? Diaz.
All
You're
right.
putting Diaz in.
Yes.
Is anybody here like? Do you guys like think that's correct?
No,
and
I think it's Gabriel and Saliba. 'cause they've been
Gabriel and
quality
I'm voting
partnerships all
Gabriel and
season.
Saliba. Diaz
Yeah.
has dropped
Wow.
really bad.
Diaz.
Yes.
Diaz hasn't
Yeah,
been
Diaz,
amazing
man.
this season.
LB,
Bro,
do
are
you
you
agree?
mad?
You gotta put Saliba in there, bro.
Yeah, Saliba.
Saliba
Diaz
and
and
Gabriel.
I
Get
actually,
Gabriel out of here.
no, you know what? Yeah,
LB quit.
I do a
quit.
Kanji in there, mate. Yeah, I do Gabriel Kanji. There you go.
Yeah.
No.
Who's got the best defense in the league so far this season? Is it
Arsenal.
City or Arsenal?
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
That
Arsenal.
partnership, you got to have Saliba in there, man, and Gabriel. That's
I
cool.
don't know,
Saliba's
man.
dropped off,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Saliba's
I've
not
gone for
been as good as
Diaz.
this year.
Okay. I've gone for Diaz. LB's gone for Akanji, did you say? But are you going for Diaz so you can get more points and more help backing?
No,
What are you going
I'm being truthful, man. Diaz didn't deserve to be in there. Akanji defo deserves to be in there, though.
for? Okay. So you've lost it then. See you later then, innit? It's going to be Gabriel then. Yeah, I mean, I tried to help you in that, but oh yeah,
I gotta be honest, bro.
Saliba is going in there. I don't think Saliba's been the Saliba of last season, but he's still been good. Left back, we all agree. Ake.
Yeah.
Yeah, put
How
an
many games does he play
Okay.
left back actually for you?
Put that Cobham boy in there and be shameful. Shameless.
Yeah. There we go, Nathan Ake. Right, we're gonna go with a 4-2-3-1.
Oh, you're doing 4-3-1 to fit Declan Rice and Rodri.
Rodri and Rice then.
Come on, man, you've got to, man.
I know
Are
what
you
you're
crazy?
doing. I know what you're doing.
Come
I'm not
on,
crazy.
man.
Okay. So if I'm giving you based on this season, one DM, you're playing one DM. You're a very dominant team. You're playing one DM. Who are you choosing, Rodri or
Rodri.
Rice? This season.
Rodri.
This
Rodri.
season.
That's
Can't
because
lie.
Rodri's an actual
I'm
DM.
choosing Rice.
Hold
I'm
on.
choosing Rice. I'm choosing
Okay.
Rice.
Yeah, one DM this season
Yeah.
has to be Declan Rice.
One DM. I'm choosing
Right,
Rice
then,
this season.
Have you seen Rodri's GNA this year, bro? For a
Yeah,
DM?
I know.
Hey,
but
man, hold on.
LB makes me sick.
Let
Trust
this guy talk. Let this guy talk. LB, what are you saying? GA. Rice has exactly the same in the league.
What?
me.
What?
What are you talking about? That's fake news. That has to be fake news.
That's what Sky posted yesterday, bro.
But what are you
Hey,
talking
listen.
about? Rodri's got 7 and 11. Rice has
In
got
all
6 and 7.
In all competitions, you're saying?
Yeah, in all competitions.
Ah, okay. I thought you said in the league it's 5 and 6 and 5 and 6. So
No,
we're talking the Premier League
Rodri's
team of the
playing.
season. That's Premier League combined 11.
They're both in, man. They're both in. So
Anyway,
Okay, well, they've got them in here anyway. There's more players in the Excel than Arsenal must. The more, yeah, there you go. Big up to Rationale. For me, this one's going to be a tricky one, but I'm going to put De Bruyne in there.
How's
because
that tricky, bro?
There's only
Come
one
on, that's
player.
easy, bro.
No,
No.
because
guys,
Odegaard's
how
been quality,
are we
man.
putting
Gotta
De
respect
Bruyne?
Odegaard.
De Bruyne hasn't even played like 5-6
It
games.
doesn't matter. It's Kevin De Bruyne, fam.
Oh,
No. It's not even just a matter. He's got more GA since coming back here, and he's been integral. Look at De Bruyne when he's come back in the big games. He's been integral, man.
Yeah, I love
here.
So hold on, you guys. I know, Goonie. I know you're going through the career. We're not comparing careers. We're not comparing ability. This season, Foden has been for Manchester City better than De Bruyne. LB, am I wrong to say that?
We could. No, I'll force Foden.
We got Foden in the team. We're gonna get Foden. Don't worry. We're gonna get Foden.
I think these 4 positions are easy, personally.
Yeah, I know. Like, listen, Odegaard's been amazing, yeah. But since Kevin De Bruyne has come in, bro, man has actually ripped him up in terms of assists and goals. Like, I mean, LB, how many goals has he got since he came in? Or has he got more than?
He's got 1 goal, 5 assists in 9 games.
Yeah, it's
scary.
It's crazy, man.
The guy's ridiculous, man. He goes in. That doesn't mean Odegaard's crap, by the way. This is what I hate with his combined. It doesn't. They're like, what?
Yeah, man.
Odegaard's been amazing, but KDB goes in, man.
100%. Right mid, it's got to be Bukayo Saka. Anyone disagree on that one?
Nah.
Saka,
Foden, Haaland.
Left.
Right?
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Anyone disagree with that one?
No. Kai Havertz.
There you go. That's
the team there. Who said Kai Havertz?
Hey, Kai Havertz.
You say that, Mo.
That's crazy. I swear down, man. I swear down. Anybody that said that is crazy.
That was brilliant. I did
crazy.
That was quite funny.
What has Odegaard done? Lemo claps Arsenal. There you go, man. Unbalanced 11, people are saying. Wow.
Unbalanced,
one sitting and then maybe Odegaard. But
how is it unbalanced? I think it's perfectly balanced.
I think actually it's unbalanced. I think it's too defensive. Actually, one of Rice and Rodri needs to go, and you need to play another midfielder there.
Yeah, get Rice out of here, bro.
Wow. So you're saying Rice?
Not because one of them is bad. Not because one of them is bad. I just think
Rice can go. Rice can go.
Or switch up or change the formation.
You guys need to be. I think people are scared. You need to be brave and choose one DM.
I'm picking
and
Rodri,
play another midfielder there.
Picking Rodri, mate.
Nah, man, listen. But then you put Odegaard and De Bruyne in there. I'm not taking Declan Rice out of there, man. I'm sorry. Bernardo Silva, yeah, listen.
Rice this season's been unreal, man. He's got to be in there.
We're not brave, to be honest. We're putting both of them to please. No, I don't agree with this.
Yeah, but what are you pleasing?
We have 6 defensive players in the team that dominate the ball.
Who's had a better season? Who's had a better season? De Bruyne, Declan Rice or Odegaard? Who's had a better season, Mo?
Declan Rice, of course.
There you go then. So what are you telling me then?
No, I want to do 1 DM. I don't want to do 2.
Yeah, but you're just doing it for the sake of it, though. You're not doing it because we're talking about who has been the most informed combined 11. This is what it is. And Declan Rice
informed combined 11, and you put informed and combined 11, and you put in KDB.
Well, he's informed. He just told you.
But the guy has been injured for the last 2 games. He came back, and then he was injured for the last 2 games. Anyway,
bro,
nothing against his ability. Anyway, nothing against his ability. He's a fantastic, probably arguably one of the best midfielders ever in the Premier League. It's just this season the guy's not available.
Look at this, man. Take Declan out and put in Bernardo. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now we're gonna leave it at that.
I'm with that agenda.
Yeah,
I'm fully with it.
If then you're gonna put Havertz in there. Yeah, exactly. So in that team you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Arsenal players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To be fair, it's still even.
It's a disgrace.
6 and 5.
They screwed you with the formation. That's why.
I know, bro.
Bernardo disrespect.
Bernardo, I don't know. What Declan Rice has performed and Caicedo hasn't performed up to the same level. He's so hurt.
No, bro. Listen. It's beyond that. It's beyond that. No. You're almost there.
You're your voice, bro. I can see it, bro.
No, you're almost, bro. Listen, you know me. I'm shameless. I admit shit. I don't care. Listen, it's purely an agenda from my point of view. I swear down, it's an agenda. I just don't like Arsenal, straight up and down. There's no actual football reason for me to say these things, but I'm saying it because I don't like Arsenal. Very simple. I don't care how childish that sounds. Yeah, I'll keep it real all times, bro. At all times, bro.
I don't think that was a mad combined 11. I don't think that was a disgrace.
No, I don't think it was. I think a lot of people are just, you know what I mean? They're getting a bit too much, man. Relax, everybody. Everybody chill out.
People, man. Arsenal rattle people.
Yeah, man. It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. But listen, people, we're going to get our predictions. I'm going to go with 2-2. Goonie, give me your prediction before we wrap up.
3-1 City.
3-1 City. LB, I think you're saying that as well, yeah?
I've reduced it to 2-1.
2-1. Oh, the Stones and the Kyle Walker injuries, yeah? Say less, say less. Dan, what are you saying?
I'd love to be optimistic here, but I'm going for Desmond. I'm going 2-2, man.
Yeah, same. Judge Mo, what are you
2-1
telling me?
City. Kevin De Bruyne
2-1
is better.
City.
Kevin De Bruyne
2-1
is
City.
changes the whole game.
Yeah. Okay. Art on the streets. What a name says Rice will be player of the season if we win the Premier League. I agree. Mo Agenda wants a full Arsenal 11 on there. He says there. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a crazy one. It's gonna be a
Uni running
crazy
on
one. People out.
opium, you know. Listen, Ren Wolves,
Yeah, someone said that.
I'm running on opium and haterade, cuz. Yeah, trust me, that's what I'm running on, straight up and down. Yeah, my agenda doesn't
Yeah.
stop.
Here's to you,
Yeah.
Vincent Company.
Company.
City loves you more than you know.
This guy, man. This guy. No, the way Arsenal fans rattle people is too funny. Exactly, man. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But listen, people, there's still over 1,000 people here, and there's 420 likes. If we can get 80 more likes before we shout everybody's channels and whatnot, that'll be amazing. At least half of you should always be liking a video. It's good ratio. It's good little, you know what I mean? It's something that, helps the channel grow and whatnot, the algorithm. Goonie, I know you're not doing content anymore, but what's going on? What's the channel? When you going back?
Honestly, man, I'm at a point where I'm just tired of saying I'm gonna come back and it's not gonna happen. It's just work's killing me, people. You know what I'm saying? Work is killing me. I work 12-hour shifts. You know what I mean?
Literally, show your hands.
Yeah, I almost lost my fingers the other day. Yeah, so the engineering thing it's not easy. It's not easy, but like for now, I'll say you'll catch me on Saeed's platform. I'll be on with Johnny Minerals and Eunice at 6 o'clock, I believe, UK time. And yeah, I'll be on with groups at some point. I think next week onwards, I will be on Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, I should be around. You'll find me.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. LB is live in 15 minutes, people. Make sure you tune into that one. What are you telling me? What you got coming out? You got a tactical discussion, apparently, I'm hearing.
Yeah. Me and Mo are going to go through that and see where the game can be won and lost for both sides. That's going to be on the second channel, More LB. Then I'm streaming tonight with some City lads. Again, just chatting about the game. And then, just obviously got the watch along on Sunday. So, yeah, man, big up to the panel, big up to the chat. Enjoyed the show, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's been a good show, man. Dan, you did a show just before, so make sure you tune in for that one as well. Have you got anything else coming up?
Love, man, love. Yeah, make sure you go check that one out for the City Arsenal preview, people. Football's 12th man, and very close to getting towards 20k now. So I'd love a subscribe if you could help the community get to 20k. That'd be much appreciated. Thanks, Saeed. Love as always, man.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And Judge Mo, man, you must have a mad big preview lined up for this game, man. What are you saying?
Got a show after I go on with LB with Nobbins, Rory, and Jamie Phillips, just to preview the weekend for this one. Just a simple show after LB.
Yeah, make sure you tune into everyone's channels. Make sure you support them. Links will all be in the description below to follow their channels. I'll be back at 9:30, people. I was going to be talking about Mason Mount on this show. I know it was in the thumbnail. Go on, Greedy. What are you going to say?
Clown Lake House, Southgate out. Now you can finish.
There you go, people. I'll be back live 9:30. We're going to be discussing Mason Mount and where he fits into my United team, talking about the Brentford game in more detail. Debate show 9:30. I'll see you all there. This has been Agree to Disagree. We're out.